Yes, there is what we call toilet infection. I know that a lot of persons might have misunderstood or misinterpreted toilet infections with sexually transmitted infections. Well, on this video, I'm going to simplify what toilet infection is all about and also sexually transmitted infections. And also, I'll be giving you top tips to prevent public toilet infections. Yes, top tips to prevent public toilet infections. Well, if you're such a person that wants to get answers or you want to know more about toilet infections, sexually transmitted infection, and also tips to prevent public toilet infections, I would like you to stay tuned till the end. I don't want you to skip any part of this video because every part of this video is gonna be educatively amazing. Welcome back. I am Pharmacist God's Gift, and on this my channel I talk on health matters and also I give information on drugs for minor ailments. If this is your first time on my channel, you are highly welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, Pharmacist God's Gift keeps saying thank you for coming back for more. Okay, let's move to what toilet infections are all about.
Jesus is Lord.
Toilet infections are called urinary tract infections. The layman called it toilet infection, but when it comes to health-wise, we call it urinary tract infections. And these infections has to do with your bladder, your kidneys, and also your urethras. And what causes or the microorganism that is involved in this urinary tract infection is called the Escherichia coli, or we normally call it E.coli. That is the microorganism that is involved in urinary tract infection or toilet infection, as the layman might call it. These toilet infections or the urinary tract infections, if they are not well treated, they can lead to bladder issues, urethral problems, and also they can lead to kidney disease or kidney problem. So it is always better you quickly treat every urinary tract infections or toilet infections so that you won't have any future diseases or infections in your body. Now let's look at the sexually transmitted infection. Sexually transmitted infections are also caused by microorganisms, but they are caused through sexual intercourse, either anal or vaginal sex. So you can't get sexually transmitted infections in the bedroom, in your toilet, or anywhere, but you have to contact it through sexual intercourse with your partner. And some examples of these sexually transmitted diseases are the gonorrhea, the hepatitis, the herpes virus, HIV, and others. Sometimes HIV can be contacted through other ways, but is mainly contacted during sexual intercourse with the person that already have the HIV in their body or in their system. Now you know the difference between urinary tract infections or toilet infection and that of sexually transmitted infections. So I don't want you to say that my spouse has given me urinary tract infections or toilet infections, but rather say my spouse has given me sexually transmitted infection, or you've gotten yourself sexually transmitted infection. And these urinary tract infections or toilet infections are usually gotten in the bedroom, in your toilet, and other parts around the bathing area or during defecation and the rest. That's well said. Now let's move to the tips to prevent public toilet infections. You know, public toilets are places that we want to use because as we travel or as we go to places that we are not familiar with, we want to use the public toilets when we are pressed. Therefore, it is very, very necessary we learn some preventive tips so as not to pick E.coli that will cause these urinary tract infections. The first thing you need to do when using public toilet is to go to those ones that are clean and well maintained. You can do physical checks of the floor, the latrine, and other places if they are very clean and well maintained before you use the toilets. The second thing you need to do is to wash your hand properly after using the toilet. You have to wash the bags, your fingernails, and every part of your hands properly. And if possible, use a hand sanitizer to dry your hands. And in cases where there are no hand sanitizers, I would like you to have antibacterial soap to wash your hands for at least 20 minutes. So while traveling, it's always better you have one antibacterial soap in your bag. So if you use public toilet, you can use it to wash your hands properly for at least 20 minutes and drying them with your towel or your tissue papers. Then after drying your hands with your tissue papers or your towel, please don't quickly trash them. Use those tissue paper to hold the doorknob, or you can use them to flush first, then open the door, go out before you trash them, so you won't contact any microorganisms in these your hands, because these our hands are very wonderful and they can easily contact microorganisms. Now to the third one is, don't allow your body to have contact with the toilet seat. And if you must use the toilet seat, I would like you to use your tissue paper to create a barrier between the toilet seat and your body, or you can use your wipes to clean the toilet seat properly before you sit down to use it. Now that will take me to my fourth point. After using the toilet, please flush immediately. You can use the public toilet and flush. Keep it neater than the way the previous person used it. And also, don't rush into the toilet immediately you see person coming out, because there are microorganisms in the physics and there are microorganisms in E.coli is present. It's just surrounding the whole toilet environment. Therefore, it's preferable you don't rush into the toilet immediately after someone comes out. And after you finish using the toilet, keep it neat. Fifthly, don't stay in the toilet for too long. You know, as ladies, our body, we have this open system. Our vaginas are open system, and it can easily contact microorganisms. Microorganisms can easily penetrate into the urethra, causing these urinary tract infections. So it is advised you don't stay in the toilet too long. Do what you want to do quickly and get out of the toilet. Imagine even this normal environment, there are microorganisms everywhere. And when you talk about the toilets, the bathroom, microorganisms are so abundant in the bathroom or in the toilet. Sixthly, don't carry your phones, your computers, your laptop, or any of your gadgets into the toilet, because those can trap or carry microorganisms that will infect your hands later on. Another one is, if you are in the hostels or you are in compounds or in places that you know that you have to use the public or the general toilet, it's always advised that you use the potties. You can use a potties, or you can take a bucket and form a potty. When you finish doing whatever you want to do, you transfer it into the toilet and you flush it down. It's very, very better. That will prevent you from coming up with urinary tract infections, or from you to pick this E.coli that will now get to your urethra and start causing infections and diseases in your body. Finally, don't eat, don't drink in the bedroom, because if you mistakenly inject E.coli can cause severe abdominal pain, it can cause diarrhea, it can cause vomiting, fatigue, and also it can give you serious fever that will lead to serious illness later on. And also, don't drop your bags or your belongings on the toilet floor, so that they won't pick microorganisms out of the toilet to other places. These and many more are the tips that you need to follow when it comes to using the public toilet to prevent tract infections. And also, I would like you to educate others too that are not opportune to see this video, or you can share this video to everyone so that they will be able to get the tips to prevent public toilet infections or urinary tract infections or even toilet infections. Thank you for staying tuned to the end. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, put on the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my educative videos. And also, like this video, drop your comments in the comment section, and keep coming back for more. Bye.